All right, here we are, day 2 of the money glitch trade. So here is a quick update on the money glitch trade. This trade was put on yesterday, and our first video was yesterday. We kind of walked through the process of how this trade looks like. It is a risk-free trade. However, it's kind of deceiving because there is the possibility that this middle section here can start to droop down and potentially give us a loss if we were to stay in this area. But we'll continue to watch this day by day, and we'll probably see that happen. So on the sides, though, however, if it blasts up, we have a profit of around 418. If it goes all the way down, if it crashes, we have a profit of about 1,540. So this is day 2 of the trade. We put this trade on yesterday, and here we are today. Right now, we're showing a profit in this trade of about $146 right here. And this is this middle section here, this little pink section here, it's just still drooping a little bit under the break-even line. But again, if you know how these risk graphs work, over time, this pink line should transform into this blue line, and it'll come all the way up in here. But however, the way these trades are constructed, because there are multiple different expiration options in this position, this is very likely to move around as volatility increases or decreases. As we get closer to expiration, it very likely will begin to droop down lower and lower and lower. I don't know if it's going to droop below the 0 line. We'll see, of course, as we continue these videos. But with these particular setups, that is a possibility. That is kind of the risk in this trade. This line just beginning to droop lower and lower. So we look down here at the Greeks real quick. We can see our Greeks we have a 14 positive gamma. Our theta is now 863. I think it was 600 and something yesterday. So that's increased by about $200. And theoretically, that means that this position is making $860 a day. We have a positive vega. You can see our profit and loss in the position right now is this, 153, 166, it's moving around. And the margin required on this trade is 5,175. Now, a couple of things I want to do with this position today is, just like yesterday, I want to go ahead and scroll forward, or just kind of inch forward day by day to the end of the week. This trade is a 1-week trade, so today's Tuesday. This trade will come off on Friday. So we have, what is that, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We have about 3 more days left on this trade. And I'm going to look at the software, the risk graph software. I'm just going to tick it forward day by day from where we're currently at, and just kind of see how the software, what the software is predicting will happen with this risk graph. So down here where it says the date, 8/22, that's today. If I go forward by 1 day, that's tomorrow. So in theory, this is saying that this is the trade tomorrow on Wednesday. Let's tick forward another day. This is Thursday, and the risk graph is showing we'll be up around $1,000 if it stays right where it's at. And then the last one is Friday, the 25th. Oh, let's go back. Here is the 25th. So on Friday, this is projecting, the software is projecting that the risk graph will look like this on Friday. And of course, as we get to the end of the day on Friday, this pink line will just transform into this blue line. However, this part of the graph here, I don't expect to be this high. This will start to sink down over time, just from the previous experiments I've done with this trade. And then one last thing I want to do with this, I just want to show how volatility can potentially affect this trade. So let's take this risk graph software picture back to today, which is the 22nd. Here's where we're currently at. And then if I come down here, I can adjust the volatility right here. So here I can bump the volatility up to kind of get an idea of what this trade would do if volatility were to increase, as well as we can take a look at what would this risk graph do if volatility were to decrease. So first, let's just go up. Let's just say that volatility went up by 2%. It's not letting me type it in. So let me just tick it up. So you can see as we're raising the volatility, as the volatility is coming into the market, you can see how the whole structure rises. That's our vega at play. So we're not really concerned with an increase in volatility. In fact, an increase will help this position. It'll make it more profitable. What we need to watch out for with these type of positions is when volatility decreases. So let's take it back down to 0. Here's where we're currently at right now. And we'll start to tick this volatility down as if volatility were decreasing in the market. So as I go down, you can see how the whole structure starts to sink lower and lower and lower. and especially this area right here. You can see that at this point we're projecting a -2% decrease in volatility. If volatility were to come down, you can see how this drooped down so much so that this deep valley here, the steepest part of the valley, is now dipping below the break-even line. So that's something we need to watch out for with these trades. We want to put these trades when we don't expect volatility to be decreasing by too much. So I'm going to take this back to where we're currently at. Let's say zero here. There's the current position. So again, we'll see this real time as we continue going through this day by day. Here's where we're currently at. And we'll check in back tomorrow to see how it looks then. I'm planning on doing a whole series of these with different trades like this. And if you want to follow me with this trade, just go ahead and subscribe below or visit my website and join me there. And I'll see you tomorrow.